friends are everything. So for a kid that's struggling, what would you suggest being the first thing they should do? As far as like struggling on the algorithm or getting outside or their parents don't eat healthy, like what do you suggest they do?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing would if they can, I mean, just put your phone on airplane mode and start going on walks. Almost every town is like a park.
Hmm.
Go there.
Yeah.
Go there with a basketball and go shoot some hoops, whatever it is, like basic stuff like that. Go on a bike ride,
Hmm.
basic stuff like that is going to be the move.
Your friends are everything. It's like we we had community, we had friends, and I was just raised in suburbia in Florida, and like, I'd go and knock on the neighbor's door and see if they can hang out, and nowadays it's like they're just on Xbox Live, like seeing if their friends online, and yeah, it's crazy. There's
Yeah.
just not like even like their friends aren't even like real friends. They're not even seeing them in person anymore.
Yeah, they're not getting that like real like physical connection, or it's like growing up going to the desert or whatever and blowing stuff up. Like yeah, that was like a huge part of it, and you like make lifelong friends.
Yeah. It's like the main thing should be around like doing stuff outdoors. I
And even
mean,
if you
come
don't
on.
have access to the surf or to, the snow mountain or whatever, it's like the biggest sport in the world is soccer because of the accessibility.
Yeah.
You could just go to a park and set up, two cones and that's your goal. And, you're playing with
Yeah.
just a little soccer ball. So it's not like you need these expensive sports or whatnot
Well,
to
that
play
should kind of be
outside.
the goal, right? Is your ability to like enjoy everything that life has to offer with as little as possible.
For
It's
sure.
like,
Yeah.
I talk about it so much on my channels, like how important it is just walking outside for sunset.
Yeah.
Like if you like you should be able to thoroughly enjoy that on a regular basis, and everything else in your life will go way more smooth.
Mm.
Which is a lot of the stuff that I've been living through for the last like couple years, 3 years since I left my engineering job to do this. And it's like I really figured out like, oh, if I can enjoy this one, like this thing, it's free and you can do it every day. You can see it twice a day if you want to get up for the sunrise. And it makes me feel good. And I know it makes me feel good. And I know that's good for me. And I think this is a really powerful tool. Then everything else is like such a huge bonus
Yeah.
because you're like you learned to appreciate and really value the absolute minimum that you have or that you have access to, no matter what, no matter where you're at in life. Doesn't matter if you're worth $1 billion or negative $1 billion. It doesn't matter. You're able to go out and witness that and see that. Like I call it the greatest show on earth. And like if you can appreciate that, your whole life will just like open up in so many more like spectacular ways.